Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to take a look at my Ghost War settings. A lot of people have been asking me for this in my live stream chat and the comment section of my videos. Now, I did upload this video a while back, but it got deleted because it had some quality issues or some render issues. I forgot which one it was, and I never got around to uploading it again. But here I am, and I'm going to share my settings with you. And every time somebody asks me now, I can just point them in the direction of this video. So these settings are all personal preference. I know some people have their settings set in stone. Some people are still trying to adjust and use different things and see what works for them. So hopefully you guys can take a page from my book, use a certain setting, and then if you want to make adjustments to it, by all means do so, and I wish you the best of luck. So we're going to go through all my settings. So the first one we're going to start off with is gameplay. Now, my default aiming mode is over the shoulder. My toggle aiming mode is current weapon only. My matchmaking filter is no filter. Camera orientation is none. And my matchmaking region is North American. We're going to move on to controls now. Controls, now you have two different ones. You have campaign and you have Ghost War, and I'll show you the difference right now. So I play on campaign, and the reason I do, we're going to throw up my noisemaker drone. So as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, my noisemaker is using R3 to use the ability. If you're a medic, if you're an artillery, you'll use your right joystick if you're on the campaign setting to drop your mortar or use your medic drone. Now, I like using R3 because this is the one I use to look. So if I have to pick somebody up with the medic drone, I can look in their direction while continuing to move and pick them up with the R3. It's nice and simple with the right joystick, okay? Now, if you switch it to the Ghost War and you apply this, now you can see that my noisemaker has switched to L3. Now, L3 and your left joystick is what you use to maneuver your drone, forward, backwards, left, right. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to revive somebody like on the fly. You got to sit there and hold your right joystick while holding your left and hit that button. It's just really uncomfortable for me, and I'm not used to it, so I don't use it. I just use the campaign one, okay? So if you guys were having issues with that, or why the hell is my thing L3? It should be R3. That's what's wrong, and I hope that helped you. Next up, Invert Y-Axis I have off. Vibration I have off. Some people like the vibration on. I don't know why. Maybe, you like feeling a vibration. Maybe stick it between your legs. I'm not one to judge, I know some people got their things that they like to do when family isn't home, but, I like to keep my vibration off because of the simple fact that I feel like vibration kind of messes up my aim. When I'm shooting, everything causes your controller to vibrate, okay? Blowing up barrels, hitting something explosive, you getting hit by somebody, you shooting, anything you do will cause your controller to freaking vibrate. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is aiming sensitivity. A lot of people come through my streams and ask about this all the time, and I tell them my aim sensitivity, but I also tell them that it's all personal preference. Your aiming sensitivity is totally up to you. If you like aiming nice and slow, you like to track your targets nice and slow, so be it. If you like to be fast, rush around and go all crazy and you can hit insane shots, then do that and have a high sensitivity, but it's all personal preference. Now, my suggestion to people that are looking to increase their aiming sensitivity is go by increments of 5 a day or by 10 a day. When I've done 50 through 100%, I've gone all the way to 100 and then back down in increments of 10 all the way back down to 50. So every day I would hop on. I'd play one day, I'd be at 50%. The next day I said, okay, this day I'm going to try 60%. And then so on and so forth. I went 70, 80, 90, 100. Now I got to 100% and then I'm like, okay, this is not too bad, but I don't really like it. So I'm going to take my 100% and then go back down the same exact way that I did before and go back down by increments of 10. So I went back to 90. I'm like, that's not that great. 80, it's all right. 70, not that great. Went down to 60. I'm like, ooh, this is kind of nice. And then 50, I was like, this is perfect. Okay. So if you're looking to increase your sensitivity, if you're an average player, go by increments of 5. If you're a good player and you know how to aim properly, you don't really have a problem while aiming, but you still want to increase your aiming sensitivity, go by increments of 10. That'd be the best way to do it. That's how I did it. But if you're an average player that struggles with aiming, bump it up by 5% every day. I know some people have told me that they play on 35%, don't know how you do it, but, bump that bitch up by 5% daily, okay, just to try to get better until you feel and you say, you hop on one day and just demolish people. You're like, you know what, dude? This freaking sensitivity is pretty nice, and I like that. I'm killing all these people. I'm accurate. I'm efficient. And then keep it at that aim sensitivity. All right? So the next thing we're going to take a look at, left stick dead zone, right stick dead zone is none. Now my drone and look sensitivity, these are the most important ones. Now your drone sensitivity should always be at 100, and I'll explain why. So as you can see, my drone maneuvers pretty fast. As you can see, I can look around pretty fast. And I do this because, you know, when it comes to like the medic drone, I can squeeze through little areas and I can, you know, really have full control of my drone and move around the map efficiently. You know, I can duck around here, I can go through here, maneuver around if I need to pick somebody up, boom, hit them with the medic drone, and then continue on my way. Sure, I bump into a couple rocks, but whatever. Everybody can't be freaking important, you know what I mean? But anyways, so that's that, okay? Now, I'll show you the difference between that, and I'll run that same exact route with like 30, 40 look sensitivity with the drone, okay? And I know some people have come to my stream, they're like, well, I play on 40 drone look sensitivity, what is the difference? And I'll show you exactly why. Now, through that whole time with the drone, I relied on my right thumbstick, and my left thumbstick didn't do much work. Now that I'm at 40%, I have to rely on my left joystick a lot more because I can't look as fast. See how slower it is? And how I can't maneuver as efficient now. You know, if I want to go through certain objects, it's kind of hard to, and my, you know, drone really turns slowly. So you always want that drone sensitivity at 100. Now, for the look sensitivity being at 100, your look sensitivity is not your aiming. Those are two different things. Your aim is when you're aimed down sights like this, and that's how fast you look right, left, up, down, okay? Your look sensitivity is how you look in third person. You look left, you look right, you look up, and you look down. This should always be at 100 because you want to make sure that you have a full 360 view and you can view stuff efficiently. So say, for instance, I'm being chased, right? I got one guy on this hill. I take this guy out. I quickly change over. I have my look sensitivity at 100, and I can kill this guy. Now, we'll use another example that I can think of. You know, say for instance, I got a guy behind me and I want to look quickly, okay? And a lot of people that play this game to a, you know, higher level, shit, I'm running out of time in this round. A lot of people that play this game on a higher level, you'll see them drop shots so they can turn around really quick and they can turn around on a dime. Where if you had it at like, you know, 40% or something, you would drop and you would turn around like a freaking snail and you wouldn't be able to turn fast enough. So with 100 look sensitivity, you can drop, you can turn around, and you can shoot whoever you need to. So it's always good to have your drone and look at 100%. Now this round's going to end, so I'm going to cut the video real quick, and then I'll see you guys for the aim assist and the HUD and everything else. And we're back. So the next thing we're going to take a look at in controls is aim assist. Now I have this on. Some people prefer it off, but I prefer it on just because 90% of the players that play this game have it on, so there's no point in handicapping myself and making it harder on myself when I know majority of the players that play this game have aim assist on. Moving on to the HUD. Now, I have my preset at default, and that means that everything is on full, and there's nothing holding me back. Now, I know some people that like to turn things off. For instance, some people like to turn their crosshairs off. Some people like to get rid of their mini-map. I don't know how people do it. I know this compass thing, I'm not a huge fan of it, so I might actually turn that off because I like the old style of Ghost War where there wasn't a compass. So it all comes down to personal preference. If you like giving yourself a little bit of a challenge like grenade alerts, access point, you don't want to know where it is, you can turn these things on, but I highly recommend you keep them all on. And if you're like me, you don't like the compass, you can just turn it off. So I'll be doing that definitely. Moving on to the video. Brightness is at 55, contrast is at 50, gamma is at 50, and colorblind mode is on off. For audio, my master, my music, sound effects, and voice is at 100. Squad volume is at 50. So with that being said, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like on it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.